I've always felt like initially it's always, the sparks are there, everything's good, but after a while it just becomes routine. But with Anil, it's like every day is special, every day is new, and I felt like this is what I want in my life.
She ticked all the boxes what I wanted, and she's very humble and soft spoken. Okay, people take advantage of her, which is not right, and I'm there now. I'll take care, don't worry.
So in our family they say that the Gopani girls are very loud, but Ruma was the complete opposite.
So Ruma has been the one that whenever she comes down to Goa, she makes sure that everybody unites. She will make sure that everybody is together.
My initial impression of him was he's very sweet, and he's like a very chocolate boy kind, the nice, kind, gentle kind of man. So that was my first impression, and he was also very nervous when I met him for the first time. I could see that, and it was very cute. So I always call him Cutester since day one. I think one of the things we realized very early on is our thoughts match quite a bit. Like it's very, very similar. Like the way we react to situations, the things we say, sometimes we almost complete each other's sentences.
Ruma Bhabhi was the perfect person he was looking for. Once he met her, his heart was set, and he would not agree to anybody else.
I was determined. I was surely determined. I knew what girl I want, who I wanted, and she's the perfect match. मैं किसी का भाई, किसी का बेटा।
अरे ये वोट मांगने नहीं आया, ये क्या चल रहा है?
Both of us are very honest. When we come forward, we put the right foot forward, which is true to us. Like we are what we are. Anil and me actually met first through Shadi.com.
First we started with the WhatsApp chat, and later on chats increased, and it was COVID, so we could not meet at all.
We were just chatting and like keeping in touch and getting to know each other, and was very comfortable from the start.
झगड़ा शुरू कौन करता है? Who starts the fight? सबसे पहले सॉरी कौन बोलता है?
And we used to just talk and chat, and every weekend we used to call each other, and it was very exciting to talk to her every time.
And then when the lockdown opened up, that's when I was already in Goa.
So we said, okay, let's meet in Goa.
we hung out for the weekend, and we just went around, like we spent some time in person.
Then we were walking to the beach, and there was an auntie who asked for some change, and she understood us as couples, and she said, all the best, you guys look great together.
I was very picky, like wanted to grill him a bit more, make sure I'm very, very confident about my decision. I waited this long for someone perfect, and I wanted to make sure, that was actually true.
All went well. I went back to Mumbai and I called her up, and she said no. Oh God, I was broken, very broken, okay? But at that moment, I did not push it. I said, it's your decision. I totally respect that, and I'm fine with it. And I was sure 2 to 3 days it took me, because I just stopped seeing Shaadi.com. Some profiles were coming, I stopped all of that. And I said, let me just come out of this and then we will see. But in my mind is that I want her. She's the only girl. She is the one. 3 or 4 weeks happened. Then there was some Diwali. I think I wished her on Diwali and I asked, how are you? She said she's fine and she remembers me. I said, okay, let's just keep that touch, okay, because this touch can take me somewhere else.
So we kept going on, and it was kind of a little open, so we were seeing other people, trying to see whether this works, this doesn't, but we were really good friends.
And then after 4 months, I asked her, are you married? She told me she is married, she has 2 children. I said, 4 महीने में 2 बच्चे? ऐसा कैसा हो गया?
He was, chatting with me and keeping in touch. Fortunately, from his work standpoint, he managed to move to Bangalore.
So I used to travel to Bangalore for 1 or 2 times, and that is the time I said, can you meet me? She said, I'm also busy. I said, okay, fine, I will come again, I will try again. It was getting difficult on chat. I said, can we speak? So I called her up again, and then I spoke for around 2 hours. I asked her, can you reconsider? 2 to 3 days, I think she did a lot of processing. She said, can you come back to Bangalore? I said, yes. Next day flight, फटाफट पहुंच गया उधर में.
We spent a weekend together, and I think that gave me a lot more comfort. And the amount of effort he was putting in, even in the whole 1.5 years, the amount of effort he put in, the amount of check-ins he would do, I felt very special. So I think that all of those reasons were something that made me feel, I think this guy is in for the long run.
क्या चीटिंग है?
Having someone to listen to me or be my counsel, so having that as a true life partner, so you balance each other out, I think he showed me everything on those fronts, and I was like, yeah, this guy is going to be here for me. I think it was done deal in Bangalore, but he didn't know. And he's so cute. He said, I love you to me the first time on a WhatsApp message.
When I said I love you, she did not read it, but that blue tick also was not happening. So from there to the airport, I was just saying, "अरे blue tick हो जाए, तूने पढ़ा गिरी, देख ले भाई, मेरा पत्ता कट नहीं हो जाए फिर से." She said, "I love you too." I was like, oh. टैक्सी ड्राइवर को बोला, तू चला जितने स्पीड पे चला देगा, तेरे को एक्स्ट्रा मेरी तरफ से.
In May, we met with both sides of the parents. We went to Bombay, and then his dad asked me the question. So, from our side, it's a yes. What is it from yours?
When everyone asks, all the faces are on Ruma. She takes literally 30 seconds to make an expression, okay? And I was like, tak, 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 tak.
And the thought in my head at that time was like, what is the reason to say no? And there was none. So the answer I gave was yes.
And even when everyone is there waiting for the reply, she very slightly, humbly said yes, which I was like, please अच्छे से confirm कर ले, दिल को सुकून मिल जाएगा. The moment she said yes, everyone took off. Everyone, let's do this, let's do that, let's do this. Every night we used to speak, and it was so lovely to talk to her. It was so amazing. I still don't get bored.
So we always have this number 11 connection. So I put 11 hearts in a small little package.
And she told, this is my heart, please keep it with you. And I said, yes, for sure. And that's the only thing I wanted from her. I just look at her as a companion, which I think she perfectly fits for that role.
Anil's finally found somebody, and that somebody also equally has found Anil in her as a life partner.
But then one day after he decided to get married, he told me once when we met in the office, he told me good morning. That's what struck me. He never has said all this while, he never greeted me good morning in the morning.
It's a very formal Anil.
And then I decided he has done something important in his life.
He's like a kid. So I could understand that there is something very important. He called me and he's like, wow, bhaiya, shaadi fix ho gaya.
Itna kushta. I was like, my God, she seems to be the best fit for him.
I used to always tell her, like when you're getting married, you try to find a person who's of good nature. And she has found that one.
He's very nice about, giving me a lot of attention and love. And that's something I always wanted from my life partner. I didn't want a marriage just as a tick box. I wanted it to be something that we evolve and grow into.
So when I saw the photo, I got intuition that she is my daughter-in-law, going to be daughter-in-law, because the face feature was such that it will suit Anil very well.
It's a very good feeling right now. For me, I'm not that emotional, but I feel very good because we're getting married.
I'm very happy for both of them because both of them have found someone that they really wanted in their life.
We were very excited. We were like, who is this lucky guy, because she has been so particular in choosing the guy for so many years. And like, this guy is something really who we are looking forward to see.
And my mom's crying on the phone, and I'm like, what happened, Mama? Ruma's getting married, and then both of us started bursting out crying. We were so happy.
What happened? And then we say, no, we're just happy.
Similarly, I mean, everybody around us, like, it was, the news broke at the similar time, like the calls went through, and we all were like super excited. It was like a celebration for us that day.
Just like,
wow!
Very happy to welcome Ruma, like we now have someone else to complain about our husbands.
God bless them, shower Krishna, shower all his blessings, financially, emotionally, both stay together, bond, and they should love each other.
कितनी शिद्दत से तुम्हें पाने की कोशिश की है कि मोहब्बत के हर ज़र्रे ने हमें तुमसे मिलाने की साजिश की है। कहते हैं किसी चीज़ को अगर तुम दिल से चाहो तो पूरी कायनात तुम्हें उससे मिलाने की साजिश में लग जाती है।